this is where the movie starts to go a bit too far when it comes to doing things the franchise has ever done before. I'm fine with the story being different, with the perspective being different, but when you start... After nearly 40 years of the Predators tearing into or being picked off by us humans, this franchise is getting the Terminator 2 treatment where the antagonist becomes the protagonist in Predator Badlands. Predator Badlands is the third film of the franchise to be directed by Dan Trachtenberg, along with 2022's Prey and 2025's Predator Killer of Killers. And both those films, I think, were very good in how they not only went back to the franchise's roots, but they were able to explore things that we had not seen before. Predator Badlands goes fully into the range of we have never seen what we're seeing in the franchise in this film. The structure of the story is not a stalker film. It is very much a familiar hero's journey where we're watching this predator, Dek, played by Dimitrius Schuster-Koloamontongi, as he is proving himself to his clan. So it's a very familiar storyline that we've seen, not just in science fiction, but in many movies over the years. But the movie is still, despite being rated PG-13, very dark. Within the first 15 minutes, Dek's father kills his own brother for trying to protect Dek and help him escape to go on his hunt. And at the end of the movie, Dek comes back, fights his father, and beheads him. So the movie is still very brutal. It still has that Predator feel of, this is just very, very harsh. But then this is where the movie starts to go a bit too far when it comes to doing things the franchise has ever done before. I'm fine with the story being different, with the perspective being different, but when you start to shift the tone in a dramatic way, you start to go into the realm of not just Star Wars type humor, but also some of the MCU isms that I've been critical of on this channel before, and that did not sit well with me. Although it didn't happen a lot, only happened a few times in the film. It still was noticeable, and I don't think it fit for this film, despite the movie doing a lot of things very differently. In addition, the movie does connect itself to a lot of other films in the Predator franchise and the Alien franchise as well. The characters of Thea and Tessa, who are played by Elle Fanning, who I think she does do a great job as these two androids. They are pretty obviously supposed to be a nod to Michael Fassbender as David and Walter from the Alien films. So the movie does have a lot going on more than just its main story, and with that, it is able to be very much its own epic science fiction adventure with a great production. Predator Badlands is by far the most ambitious of these films when it comes to exploring new territory. For the most part, this works quite well, as the movie is able to take a well-known sci-fi monster, make him the main character of the story, put him through a gauntlet to make him more of the killer that we're more familiar with. However, where the movie starts to lose it is with the tone shift, as it doesn't feel like we're in the Predator franchise anymore, despite the story structure change. With that being said, Predator Badlands gets a 7.5 out of 10. Hello everyone, welcome back to Movies with Michael. I hope you enjoyed this movie review, and you can show it by leaving a like on this video and comment down below what you thought about this movie. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or was it right there in between? You can tell me all that down below in the comments section. And please remember, as always, to subscribe to this channel and click the notification icon to be notified about my latest videos. That's all for now, and we'll see you all next time.